Om Shanti and greetings from the Global Retreat Center. It gives me great pleasure to share my very beautiful and in some cases awe-inspiring stories of Dadi Janki. We all know how wonderful and amazing she is. She has certainly played a very great role in my life. She has literally mentored me from when I was 7, 8 years old. So many things we can say about Dadi, but I will touch upon a few that have really touched me. One of them is when Dadi, in her early days, had just left her husband and literally she came running to Baba and she got to the door of the room that Baba was sitting in, and on seeing her, Brahma Baba said, Janak, aa gayi? Meaning, Janki, you've arrived? And it still brings tears to my eyes. And Dadi, and then Baba said, come, ao. And Dadi stubbornly replied, no, you come to me now. I have made all that effort and left all that to come to you. Now you have to come to me. And then Baba walks over to her and gives her such a big hug and really congratulates her for having made that big sacrifice. So that brings tears to my eyes. Another that brings tears to my eyes is once when we were with Dadi Janki in Dadi's cottage in Shakti Bhavan, and Dadi had her specs, her glasses in the case. And as she was taking out the glasses, we saw that there was Brahma Baba in a pair of shorts. So a t-shirt and a pair of shorts. And the shorts revealed Baba's long legs. But not just long legs, they revealed how thin they were. And that was the time of the beggary part where Baba actually sacrificed probably a lot of his meals so that the children could eat. And so again, such a touching story, and that's why Dadi used to keep that picture to remind herself of the sacrifices that Brahma Baba had made. And so many people talk about how much love they experience from Dadi, and I'm no less. No matter what I did, Dadi was always the ocean of love and always encouraging and always pushing me. And that's how I happened to be in different countries, because she encouraged, she inspired, she showed me what was my potential when I couldn't see it for myself. Another story that I remember is when Dadi Janki was on her own and she wrote to Baba and said, Baba, there's only one student that comes. And Baba said, that's okay. You make that student a king and you will become kings of kings. And Dadi has produced so many kings. If we look at our administration today, of course, there is dear Dadi Ratan Mahini, but there is Didi Mohini, Didi Sudesh, Didi Janti, and all these are proteges of Dadi Janki. Also, many around the world will say that, yes, I was trained, coached by Dadi Janki. And another very personal story I would like to add is I was living in Baba Bhavan. This is in the 80s, 1980s, and my wisdom tooth had been extracted. And I'm upstairs in the attic. It was about a week in all total that I was there. But I remember about the fifth or sixth day, Dadi hadn't seen me. So Dadi climbed those stairs to the attic to come and see me. She caressed my hair, my face, and I was looking so bad because my face had completely swollen, as it does when you have these teeth pulled out. But I still remember Dadi's loving drishti that kind of took all that pain away, that really soothed the soul. And so, really, I'm so grateful to all those who are arranging the Global Bhatti. Thank you for thinking of me to remind myself of Dadi Janki to remember her very loving, kind stories, and wishing you a very lovely global party. Om Shanti.